There we go.
Guys,
I said there we go, and you went there and I went there. Ready? Welcome back. We're a little out of practice. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to the Gear Cave. Gee whiz, that was a mission. Look what I've got.
And look what I've got.
Man, these are really cool guitars. My one is a B&G Little Sister, and she looks like this. Flame maple top,
Turn your amp.
mahogany back and side, and turn my amp off.
Great at remembering, right?
I'm great at remembering. See how efficient my memory skills are. That is a B&G Little Sister. We've got flame maple top. Of course, with most of my guitars, we have a nice brown burst or a tobacco burst. Flame maple top, it's about 7mm thick. I think that's close to 1/4 inch if you deal in Imperial. P90 pickups, we've got brass looking hardware. Tone, volume, 3-way switch, mahogany back and sides. It is really quite nice, the quality of this material. These are the Cross Roads series guitars, and they are made in China, and is made very, very, very well. Yeah. Just the finishing appointments, everything about it I can't criticise it. The fret ends are beautiful. The materials that they've used are extremely high quality. There's no problems there at all. There's no blemishes. All of the polishing, all of the finishing work is spot on.
There's nothing wrong.
We will be doing a deep dive on both of these guitars a bit later on in the video, where I will remove the strings and I will show you inside the pickup cavities, the truss rod tuner. I'll take that little plate off so you can see the caps and the pots and the switch and the wiring, and a little peek inside the guitar, and yeah, and show you this awesome headstock. So Joshy, how about you, mate?
Well,
what have you got?
I have the B&G Stepsister, and as you know, they are made in China, and we have no complaints about them. But before I head on, we're not sponsored. So yeah.
Not sponsored, guys.
We're not borrowing either. We're not borrowing either.
Not borrowing, and so...
Sadly, because I probably would have stolen them.
So you would have stolen?
No, I'm joking.
So to date, all of the guitars you've seen on this channel are bought by me.
Yes.
So we are unsponsored, and yes, it is getting very expensive, but we also do have our Gear Cave website where we do sell off guitars. Well, we are starting to sell off because I have quite a collection of various instruments, and there's just too many of them,
yeah,
and
we're starting to get like into the electrics, and and the acoustics that we are going to keep, we're keeping, but like we're going to sell some of them. Yeah,
so
and electrics as well.
So there's a lot of acoustics and electrics that I'm selling off. I predominantly played acoustics for many years and actually didn't play for many years. So a lot of these guitars I've kind of outgrown or changed direction of, and there's probably 20 odd guitars that are on our website that are for sale. We are located in Australia, if you can't tell by our accent, and I'm in southeast Queensland, just a little bit north of Brisbane on the Sunshine Coast. So locals, yeah, please drop us a line and have a look at our website and see if you want to buy a guitar. International shipping on any of these, I guess we need to discuss that if any international people are interested in any of the guitars that we sell. But let's get back on topic, B&Gs.
Yes, so as you know, this is the Stepsister. It has the Wolf Burst with the quilted maple top.
Very good.
The humbuckers.
Look at the camera.
It is mahogany back and sides with
looking at the camera.
Mahogany neck as well. One-piece neck.
How's your tuners?
They're pretty good quality.
They're excellent quality. They're those really nice vintage open back tuners.
And yeah, you can have a look at that headstock as well.
Cool.
But yeah. Alright, do you want to go into the deep dive?
Alright, I guess that's what we're going to next.
Yeah.
You want to see their guts?
Let's open their guts up.
Yeah, let's rip them open and see what they're sporting inside. I don't know why I did that weird, bizarre, non-existent accent. That was just strange. I won't do that again, I promise. Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Alright guys, we're on the workbench and Joshy's going to film me pulling apart the little sister, and then I'm going to swap over and film him pulling apart the stepsister. So, here we go, deep dive, let's do it! So the first thing we're going to pull off is this cover, and you will see the truss rod adjustment. If anybody's wondering what surface here we are on, this is called EVA foam. It's essentially it's a boat deck. So there's your truss rod adjustment, which is
adjustable.
Yeah, you know what that does? Adjusts the truss rod. It's nice, isn't it? It's just a nice little wheel. You stick a Allen key in just one end or a metal rod, and you just turn it either way to adjust accordingly. All right, so these little P90s, I'm going to pull them out and show you the back of those. Them out. There's two little springs underneath. Here they go. And there is your neck pickup. That's your cute little P90 pickup. The routering in this
is very, very good.
Very clean and tidy.
Wow. The Chinese people did make a very nice job on this.
So yeah, quality is really up there. Wherever they're getting the I actually don't know the manufacturer on this one, but whoever is doing it is doing a fantastic job. I believe they actually acquire the materials, like B&G themselves acquire the materials and ship them to their manufacturer. That way they do have control over the quality of materials. Oops, you know what I forgot?
The springs.
Yeah, I forgot the springs. I'm thinking, why is it sitting so low? Springs, somebody? One thing I really like about these two is that they've started to age from me playing already, and I really like an aged, naturally worn guitar. It shows that it's been played and it's got some mojo, it's had some love, it's got some history about it. It's not locating in that hole, come on. So I'm not going to force it because I don't want it to create a new hole. Yep, there, I think I found it that time. There we go. Oops. So after I do this, I'm going to have to do a proper setup on the guitar, because now I've changed all the pickup heights. Right, the back one. Oh, by the way, our ABR bridge, it's a
B2.
whatever that means. Steady. And this is number 2, your bridge.
The bridge pickup.
Should be a little bit more cable there. There we go. So we'll turn that over. And of course, a really nice routering job again.
Yes, this manufacturer is quite...
These guys are high quality.
They
The materials are high quality because this is a solid piece of maple, solid mahogany.
Alright, let's have a look at the back.
All right, let's have a look at our mahogany back. So it is a 3-piece. I can see a join here and a join there.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, of course it's definitely not going to be a 1-piece back. However, the neck is indeed 1 piece.
It is 1 piece.
So that heel and neck is 1 piece of timber. Very, very, very well made instrument. That neck joint is just perfect. It's a very thin piece of brass. Very, very thin. All right, so let's have a squeeze down in the cavity. All right, full-size pots. Decent switch.
You can see the F-hole.
You see the F-hole and maybe some of the internal block. So this is not a fabric, not made like an acoustic. All of this is just routed out of the solid piece of mahogany. So, yeah, which is great. There you go. Full view. Very clean. Very well manufactured. There you go, Joshy, take that back. I'll put this cover back on. And then we'll have a close-up of the headstock. All right, so that's the beautiful headstock. I'll swoop around to the side here if I can and show you the tuners. Now I use the Hercules grip-on hangers, and these 2 tuners will sit on the rubber on the hanger. It's not a big deal, you just gently put it on and it actually will stay in tune as well. All right, so I'll hand you over to Joshy now. Joshy, here you go, you're the star of the moment.
Alright, let's tune this.
And you'll notice the hardware on this is all chrome and not brass.
Like the little sister, come on. Oh my gosh.
Gentle, slowly, don't rush. Just put your hand down towards the tip so you don't slip and jab that tip into the guitar. Put your hand down towards the tip more.
Okay, so there's your truss rod. Yes.
Okay, pick up.
Yeah, let's have a look at these humbuckers.
Now these humbuckers, sound-wise, are very single coilish.
They are quite single.
There's a lot of headroom. When you set the amp up with the P90 and she distorts pretty quickly, this thing rings clean and true. It's got the sparkle and twang of a single coil.
It does, doesn't it?
I will do a little sound comparison a bit later on, and you'll hear the tonal and just the vibe is completely different between the two.
Okay, so here's your neck pickup.
Okay, let's get your big hand out of the road. There we go.
It's the pickup. And a very nice routed edge. Edge?
Routed cavity.
Yes, cavity.
Alright, just pop that there and then pull the other one. And our bridge on this one, probably exactly the same.
Probably
Oh, it's a bit different.
Oh, it is a bit different, isn't it?
Hang on, I can't see it. Is it upside down? There we
No.
go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. String. Song 11.
There we go.
And a nice routed cavity.
Very nice.
Pop these screws back in. Then we can have a look at the back. So convert over. Ooh, yes, so the maple in there, full-size pots, switch in there, and the F. Might
see what we can see.
Might be able to see the big slab where the...
No. All right, line them up next to each other and I want to show their offsets.
Ooh, wow. So...
All right, so why we're doing an overhead here is to show you the alignment and the spacing, or where the bridges are and the pickup locations. You'll also notice where the neck joins are very different, or 2 frets different. So even if you had exactly the same pickups in both, that alone would alter the tone and feel. So there you go. So I think that's a pretty good overview for you guys to understand what these two guitars are and their differences.
As you can see, the stepsister is also higher from
So
body.
the body thickness is a little different too. So let's come down here.
Just by a finger.
And you can see,
Who is taller?
yeah, the little blues machine down there is a bit thicker.
Yes.
There you go. I'm going to do a very simple comparison. I will do a couple of first position chords, but I'll start with a little lick up the neck a bit, and just to see if you can notice the differences between the two sounds. I'm not recording through a mix desk or anything, so the audio may be not that great. So what do you do? Try to do much the same thing, as close as I possibly can. Makes me want to play completely differently. hope that was distinguishable. I've got to learn how to record properly for camera. That's to come. Well guys, I hope that was informative, and if it was, can you please like and subscribe?
And hit that bell for notifications on every video.
Geez, that's a bit dark, Joshy. A bit mean looking. So I did absolutely get bitten by the PRS bug, and wow, I've even got a piezo hollow body coming next week, so I'm going to review the peacock blue version, yeah. So I've stopped buying brown bursts.
He's got the addiction of brown.
Man, there's so many of my guitars. My Mate Messiah, brown burst. My Gibson Les Paul, brown burst. Brown burst.
Half the guitars up there are brown.
Most of my other guitars, brown burst. So I've stopped buying brown bursts, and I've got a blue guitar coming, which is very different for me.
Which is the peacock blue.
Which is the peacock blue.
Even that's a brown burst, like seriously guys.
Of course, and the wolf burst is really a brown burst.
He's got the addiction.
Yeah, so I'm getting adventurous and I'm moving away from brown bursts. Yeah, so more reviews coming. We've got some pedals I've bought. So I'm going to start reviewing
some pedals.
Some budget pedals, because I've got to find some more economical ways to run this channel, because believe it or not, I'm not filthy rich. This is hurting my bank account.
It is very hurting.
It's very much hurting my bank account, but I hopefully get some money back, because we're going to sell a lot of my collection on the gearcave.com.au. So check us out. I've just finished rebuilding that web page.
And in the About Us, it's got the email. So
yeah, so all the email address and the way to contact us is on there. No, it doesn't have my address, so you can come and rob me. Sorry about that.
No robbing.
No robbing. Besides, the guitars aren't kept here anyway. So.
Good guitars aren't kept here. Once again, like, subscribe, and hit that bell for every video.
And thank you for watching The Gear Cave. Check out our website, gearcave.com.au. Thank you.
It might be around there somewhere.
I might even put a link. That'd be smart, wouldn't it? Alright, check us out. Thank you, guys. See you in the next one.